podcast?
I don't know. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:30. I don't know if I can do the podcast now.
Well, too bad, because we're already into it. 10
What?
seconds into it.
You can't tell nobody? You just do that now?
I like to spice it up.
Obviously, you don't
Like-
tell anybody that you're recording. You did this last time.
You're not telling anybody, aka I'm not telling you. Like, you and me are the only ones doing this.
Still. The hell?
Nope, this is the Tell Me RUNE podcast, where we talk about whatever we want to, and whether you're entertained or not, we will talk about it. That's the new intro.
I guess we just don't care.
We do care.
Yeah, a little bit.
But we care more about us wanting to talk about stuff that we want to talk about.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm your co-host, Andrew.
And I'm Leilani.
And this is the 17th episode.
Word.
Yep, 17th episode.
So we need to do something when we hit like 25.
Yeah, I hit
Special edition.
I hit 25, yeah. That's when we'll care.
The 25th one?
Yeah, we'll care on the 25th one.
When we actually have maybe listeners?
Maybe.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I mean, we just figured out the mic situation, so... And we got just a pop filter, finally. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's baby steps. Baby steps.
Yeah.
Well, it's that time of week. This time... Take two. It's that time of year again.
I was like, is it a time of the month?
No, it's time of the year again, where, well, it's the week. I don't know. I was going to make a weird thing with blood in the water, but it's Shark Week. And can I just say, you're never too old to get disappointed in life. And that's what basically everybody is saying about one program on Discovery's Shark Week that just happened. And there was a lot of talk about it. And then it happened, and then everybody was upset by it. And that was Michael Phelps versus a great white, or versus shark. Michael Phelps versus the shark.
Something like that.
Yeah, because he did race, quote-unquote, race 3 different types of sharks.
Can't race a shark.
Basically, I think basically, if you really would have thought about the program, you would have been able to figure out how the program was going to work. Personally, I thought it was going to be like a sports science kind of thing, or a Mythbusters, where it's like, oh, we'll take the average time, and then he'll swim it in a pool or something, the same distance, and then we'll match his time with the average time. But it was pro mode a lot, as Michael Phelps is going to be in the same place as a shark, and they're going to race. But in the very fine print on the very bottom of the screen, which it wasn't really fine print, but if this was like a pill bottle or like a food label, it would have been like in the very fine print on the bottom of the food label that said CGI'd shark. So he raced against CGI shark. Also, Michael Phelps was wearing a shark fin for some odd reason. Why not just put him in like that left shark suit? Like, what, do you want him to have the same swimming mechanics as a shark to get a full feel, quote unquote?
I think that's just like overboard. It's like overkill with that.
I mean, it's Michael Phelps with a shark. When you put a fin on him that he doesn't normally wear, that's not technically Michael Phelps anymore. It's like a centaur shark man thing, kind of thing, right? I don't know. I didn't watch it. I kind of already had a thought in my mind of, like, how bad it was going to be.
Yeah.
And then on the trending page, him versus the great white was on there. And it was just, like, everybody was just, like, tearing it down about how bad it was. All it was CGI sharks. And they just took a time of his time. And, yeah, he was in the ocean. But, I mean, it was, like, roped off, there was a boat and all this other stuff, so it's like no real sharks.
That's stupid.
So welcome to Shark Week. Can I just say nothing will get me to watch Discovery Channel? I'm sorry.
Really?
I don't think there's anything on there that I'm like, first of all, I'm watching limited TV as enough as it is. And the whole thing with shark, like, I don't care about sharks realistically.
They're actually really fascinating once you actually watch certain programs on it. Because usually I watch it every single year, but it kind of went downhill.
Yeah, see, that's why I just now make there be a killer whale week. I'd be all over that. I love orcas. Ever since I was a kid, watching, I had a SeaWorld video, and it had a whole 20 minutes about the Shamu and killer whales and stuff, and then we also had a documentary it was like a video encyclopedia kind of video about the ocean, and there was a whole thing on the killer whales, and I would just watch that all the time. And then there was also Free Willy. I was just obsessed with killer whales.
So you would even watch the parts where they eat seals and all that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm all in with the killer whale.
Obviously.
Guess what? They're top of the food chain. They can have whatever they want.
Wow.
I don't care about seals.
Wow. So even Canadian beating poor helpless little seals?
Yeah, the best thing the seals ever gave me was Kiss from a Rose, and that was it. Enough. Go killer whales.
I cannot with you today at all. Just with that comment.
I wanted to have a harmonica. That's the only reason why I wanted to learn the harmonica was because of Free Willy. Because he would do the... And then the killer whale would come up and be like... And do its own noise and stuff. Funny story, I showed Free Willy to my niece and nephew, and halfway through the movie they were like, does this get any better? And I was like, I know it's slow, and I don't know how I watched it as a kid. But
that's bad.
Just work with me on this.
Oh, man.
It's not as bad as Free Willy 4.
Did you watch all the way up until that?
I watched every Free Willy.
Jeez, I was one and done.
Just not multiple times. I watched the first Free Willy a billion times. Second Free Willy, I watched it maybe a couple. But after that, I was one time for the rest of them. I think I was too old for the Bindi Irwin one, so I didn't watch that one. But, I mean, by that time I was like, it's kind of like that Kill Bill thing where everybody's like, why are they making another Kill Bill? Didn't she kill him in the first one? Technically, no, but in the first Free Willy, they did Free Willy.
Well, yeah.
I mean...
What was the second one about?
They were still poachers. And they were roping him into... Well, actually... he wasn't doing well in the wilderness, just like normal killer whales do. So what they did was they roped him off in a small alcove. Because when killer whales are very pod animals, so when you break them off, they can't just join another pack. It's not like a normal animal.
So they're loners.
So they get lonely, and then they get depressed, and then they beach themselves to kill themselves. And they're found on beaches. So, trying to free, that whole thing with SeaWorld and Blackfish, and everybody's like, just let them go. It's it doesn't really technically work like that.
Well, they shouldn't be there in the first place, bottom line.
Well, yeah,
here we go.
I have differing opinions on certain things. Trust me, I'm not a marine biologist. I don't know everything that everybody does in their life, but I have differing opinions on certain things. But what they try to do, there was I can't remember the killer whale's name. I think it was Keiko. Keiko the killer whale. But they were in an inhabitant for a while, a SeaWorld, but worse kind of thing. Or it was a SeaWorld killer whale. And what they did was they were trying to get her bred back into going into the wild. So what they would do is they would actually start putting live fish inside the tank, and then it would have to hunt for the fish instead of just having it thrown in their mouth. So she would learn how to hunt again. And then once she got better at that, what they do is they get a small alcove in off the coast of Washington or something, and they rope it off with that sea net that goes all the way down to the bottom. And basically it's just a bigger, more natural tank, and they have to be there for a couple months And then once they get used to that, then they let them go and they like swim off and stuff. But I mean, they're very familial animals. So if they're broken from their pod, they can't just join another one because everybody else is in a tribe. They stay with the tribe forever. And they grow up in the same thing. They learn all the same different tips and stuff. So when she would swim around, she would just be alone. When she hunted, she had to hunt by herself. So it's just really tough. So it's mentally draining and damaging to them when they get taken from their pods and then put in. It was just the thing that happened with Tillicum was that he was taken from the ocean by a whole nother different party. Well, actually, I think I haven't seen Blackfish in forever, but I think he was hurt or something, and they were trying to rehab it, and then some stupid place in California, like San Diego or something, was just like, oh, let's put it in a swimming pool, and it'll be fine. And they put him in the swimming pool, but then it was like they had 2 other killer whales, and they were both females, and they just would pick on them. So the aggression just started and just ramped up from there. So by the time SeaWorld got them, it already was set in its behavior. They can't really let it go or it's going to die. Like, it's like a catch-22 kind of thing. SeaWorld didn't pick up this baby and was like, they didn't go out to the ocean, was like, I'm taking this one back. It was already captured. It was already put through a lot. And then SeaWorld took it to try to, like, do other things. Now, should they have bred it? Probably not, because that's not a good situation. But they bred it. They had multiple babies inside the tank, and now it was just this cluster of problems. Welcome to the podcast where we're talking about very damaging, mentally unstable whale talk.
I had no idea you were this passionate about whales.
Yeah, I loved whales. When I grew up, I wanted to work for SeaWorld because I was like, I want to be with the killer whales. And then I got really chicken because of how deep the tank is. I don't do well with big areas. Like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. I'm just nervous. So, you're in their territory and domain at that point. When you jump in that, and I'm just like, I'm not into it. I'm like, this thing could easily crush me. If it just if it's like eating fish from my hand and then all of a sudden it just clicks and it's just like, oh, I could crush this puny human that gives me fish easily. And I mean, and that Blackfish documentary didn't help anything when it showed that guy getting his ankle broken because the killer whale was like
just thrashing.
Yeah, and then that one girl, I watched a couple people their YouTube phone deaths were put on YouTube. Like
they just get taken all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, it's pretty saddening, but I love killer whales still though. I mean, they're just majestic. The beginning of Free Willy when they do like all the cards and the credits, the before and after, where they're like dum, 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 dum. And it's like the killer whale just comes out and just like does its like body slam on the water. Oh my gosh, it had me. I don't know why you're laughing so much. I'm very passionate about killer whales, and I don't care who knows. I don't care if 3 people on YouTube click on this and accidentally hear me talk about killer whales.
You know, everybody has their thing that they like, and I did not know killer whales was up there for you.
Oh yeah, it's all the way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, cool.
But it is what it is. So let's get back to Phelps and the sharks, which also killer whales have killed sharks before.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They covered that in Shark Week too.
Yeah. So why don't we have killer whale weeks? We just stupid Shark Week. I mean, I don't see anybody getting in a cage in the ocean to see killer whales. They stay on boats and they're like, oh, look, killer whales. People go into the ocean to see sharks because they're just like, oh, sharks can't do anything.
Yeah, until they actually get into the cage. And there have been that on Shark Week where they showed that.
Yeah, 47 meters down.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Jaws was a good movie, but nobody remembers Orca the killer whale. Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's one of the worst movies.
Of course you would have seen it.
Yeah, we watched it because it was on Netflix when I was in college in freshman year. This was like, it was late at night, and we were just like, what's the stupid movie to put on? And this Orca the killer whale was on here, and it had like no stars. It was just like, oh, let's play it. And we were watching it. Basically, the whole thing is this fisher boat people are out. They're hunting for different things, and then all of a sudden, like they see a killer whale, but they're not trying to kill it, but they do. They kill it, and then they like hoist it up on their boat, thinking it's something else, and they're like, oh, this is a killer whale. This is crazy. And then they slice it open, and a baby whale fetus falls out onto the dock, and they show it on the dock.
This is horrible.
I remember it because we had to pause the movie because everybody was like, oh, what is that? So the baby whale fetus falls down, and then the dad orca is still in the water, and he puts up his head, and he sees his baby, and here's the
my God.
And then the whole movie is him trying to capsize the boat and kill the people on the boat, and the people on the boat are like, they never think maybe we should find land. They just keep being on the boat, and he keeps on like ramming it and stuff. I don't remember how it ends, but that's the movie, and we were just like,
well, you hope that people die because they're idiots for killing the freaking killer whale and then slicing it open.
yeah, it was a really bad movie, but
that sounds horrible.
it was really bad. I mean, Jaws is way better, but still, I feel like we need Orca Week. Everybody who listens to this, write Discovery, #Orca Week. I think Shark Week, like you said, has run its course, and I think we need new marketing for an Orca Week. I'll take that silence as a yes. She is all aboard. She's giving me 2 thumbs up right now. I know nobody can see it, but she is like enthusiastic about this.
If you have heard me talk on this podcast at all, you would know I'm definitely not doing any of that.
She's doing everything and anything to tell you
Absolutely.
the wrong thing because she doesn't want to show too much of herself, her true colors. Wow. But yeah, Michael Phelps, disappointing yet again. I think this is the most disappointing people have, well, maybe not him, maybe Discovery. I was about to say that this is the most they've been disappointed with Michael Phelps since they saw that bong photo at that party.
I don't even understand why people were disappointed in him with that.
Because he was a role model.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
He told me to eat Subway.
Well, he had the munchies because of it. That's why he told you to eat Subway.
Bro didn't even have to eat Subway.
Well,
Dude, his body burned calories before he even could eat them.
I know.
But hey, you do you.
Oh my God. I want anybody who listens to the podcast and count how many times Andrew says you do you, because he says it a lot.
Kanye West says it, so
he says a lot of crap. I don't see you repeating it.
yeah, because he's gone crazy after a while. But College Dropout was good. After that, it went downhill for a while. In other news, Comic Con in Tampa Bay is happening, and I didn't know anything about it until last night, and I saw a terrible commercial for it. What?
No, I can't believe you did not know.
I didn't know about it. That's how bad the marketing and advertising was for it.
Okay, basically...
And that's something coming from a marketing major. Tampa Bay Comic Con, listen to me. I'm willing to give you my services. For a fee, of course.
They're going to pay you.
Because my time is precious. But I just think it was really bad. It was really bad. What was their thoughts? We're going to buy a park bench and a couple of billboards next to USF. Done.
plenty of park benches that they advertised on.
Yeah, park benches. Who do they want to go to this Comic Con?
Well, people are in the know anyways around the area. I mean, if they want to go outside of that, then they're not going to get anything. But it's mostly people within the city limits.
No. No. We need... You know how cheap advertising is on the online? Like,
It's
Guerrilla
marketing.
marketed it.
Yeah.
You can make YouTube ads and videos all week, fairly cheap. I mean, you have a camera. This is Comic-Con, for goodness sakes. Even if it is Tampa Bay. But it's just ridiculous. I don't know. I just thought the first year I saw it, I was by USF, and I did see a lot of park benches, and they did advertise on billboards, and I was able to see it then. Of course, I didn't go to it, but I saw that it was advertised. But this year, I wasn't even close to anything. Like, I didn't know it until I saw a bum commercial where it was like, hey, I'm going to go to Comic-Con. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, I'm going to go to Comic-Con. It's going to be so much fun. Oh, I like your shirt. I like your shirt. Do you think are you saying that Spider-Man can beat Wolverine? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then they start like hitting.
I don't think that would work anyways, but go ahead.
No, that's the commercial I saw last night.
I know, but the whole scenario of Spider-Man beating Wolverine, that would not happen.
Look, we don't know who would beat who because Marvel would purposely break up the fights so that people would still be guessing who would beat who.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
So we're never going to get a final, definite answer. But I mean, also, I just think it was just poorly managed. I mean, I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I just feel like it was...
You're not trying to?
I'm not
You're
trying
doing
to.
it very well.
I'm not trying to, because I am. I'm bashing this.
There's no trying.
But it's like, I don't know. There's like so much you can do. And, I mean, you could take all your bus benches and stuff, take all the money from that, put it into people tweeting about it, and really putting it out there. I mean, if you get one viral, like, little thing to go through, like a GIF or something, bam, throw it out there. Guess what? It's going to be thrown out there.
Well, I mean, I can't really say much about it because they did start at like an embassy or whatever, and they grew so big that at one point, it was a few years ago, they were almost shut down by the fire marshal. Then they moved to the convention center, which I won't say much because I volunteered and I kind of saw that side of it. It was really bad organized. So I just feel as though they're still growing, they're still developing, so I'm going to give them somewhat of a leeway.
Yeah.
But I do agree somewhat about the marketing.
But
they could do better.
This is where they're not at a point, I don't think, where word of mouth is the highest. Like San Diego Comic Con, like people are trying to like they're doing anything to get into there.
I've tried.
Like they don't even have to advertise. They just say the name and they're just like selling stuff. Whereas with Tampa Bay, they're still trying to like get on their like still work their way up to being that level. And I mean, the first thing you have to do is really bring in the people and get enough foot traffic to where, like you said, they're growing. But I feel like I'm in the area. I'm like, I don't know how many miles I am away from this event that's going to happen, but I'm so close to it, yet I have no idea about it or when it was on. Until last night I saw the commercial, and then this morning my mom was like, "Oh, are you going to that thing this weekend?" And I'm like, "No, the thing we're going to is in September and October."
Which I don't even think MegaCon's really advertised.
It's not.
Tampa.
It's not.
Orlando, though, I believe that's advertised, but then again, that's Orlando. Everybody goes to there.
I was about to say, that's almost like word of mouth nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, they're up to the point where people are like, "Oh, I really want to go to that."
Yeah, it's a staple.
Yeah, it's the staple now. Whereas Tampa Bay is still trying to get there with the Comic-Con and MegaCon. But, yeah, I mean, I'll say that. I mean, come on, Tampa. I went to college here. I got a marketing degree. I did a little bit of advertisement. I'm kind of nifty with a keyboard. and I know Photoshop. I'll help you out, guys. Just call me up. And if one of these 6 people know the people that do Comic Con, let my name out. I'm at the Drew Angelman on Twitter.
Are you seriously giving your stuff out?
Only my Twitter. I almost gave out my email. But
Yeah,
you said it. You said it, but okay.
Just you might as well say it since you're
At thedrewangelman.com. That's my Twitter. All right, that's enough. Put myself out there.
desperately.
Desperate. You know who's desperate? These people that get these advertising and marketing up.
I hate that I play into your segues.
Anyways. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about with Comic-Con. I just want to talk how bad their marketing is because I didn't know anything about it. And apparently it happens in 2 days.
Yeah.
From us recording this.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I just want to bring that up. You were like, oh, I already know Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Which Val Kilmer had a Reddit AMA today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was reading that at the dining room table while we were doing our pre-show stuff. And, yeah, he seemed like a really cool dude. Yeah.
I would like to meet him.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. He does a lot of one-man shows, but he's talking about how he wants to film and record something soon, and he wants to direct it, and then he wants to do like a big ensemble comedy with like 15 well-known actors.
Holy crap!
Like he wants to do a ton of he wants to do with Daniel Craig, Forrest Whitaker, tons of people. And, he's just throwing it out there. He's like, yeah, I really want to do this smaller project that I've always wanted to do, but then I want to do, a big ensemble comedy. Which, if you want more details, I would say go to Reddit, movies subreddit, and it's, the top thing on there right now from recording this. But, I mean, you can find all the AMAs on there. But it was pretty interesting. He's a really interesting guy.
Mm-hmm.
I know him mainly from Batman.
Tombstone.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch Top Secret, because...
Have you seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang?
No, I haven't. He, yeah, somebody asked him what movie that he keeps rewatching and stuff, and he was just like, oh, I watched Kiss Kiss Bang Bang a couple of times.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Whenever it, comes on, I'll watch it, and then I'll watch it a few times, and he's like, it's still really funny to me and stuff.
He's amazing in it, so is Robert Downey Jr.
I heard it's just... I'm a huge Shane Black fan after Nice Guys, and, yeah, after Nice Guys. There's a couple other movies, I can't remember what he did, but, I mean, he seems like a really cool dude, and I've actually read his AMA,
mm-hmm.
and he just seems really... he was such a really nice guy. But he was trying to tell people, please go see Nice Guys. These types of movies that are somewhat original and smaller are getting faded out by the big Star Wars and Marvel movies. And if you want to see more of these types of movies, please go out and see it. Of course, it didn't do all that hot because nobody knew what it was.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it kicked butt in video sales. I know it got my money.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And it was even on TV a couple of times, and I would just put it on just to watch it. Or I would be listening to it in the background, and it's still... I'm telling you, Ryan Gosling has everything. He's, a really cool dude dramatically, but he still has... in that movie, he's fantastic comedy-wise.
Yeah.
He hits it every time. The one scene that made me, I bursted out laughing, and this was, the 6th time I've watched it already. And I bursted out laughing when it was on HBO, and it was the moment where he's at his daughter's friend's birthday party at the bowling alley.
Oh my god.
And Russell Crowe comes into the bathroom, and he's trying to, pull up his pants, but he has a cigarette in his mouth, and he's trying to keep the door open with the gun in his hand, and he just can't do it. He's trying to... that whole scene was golden. I don't know how Russell Crowe kept it straight. But that was, brilliant. And the writing was brilliant. The directing was brilliant. I thought it was a good story. That's something I haven't seen over and over again, so.
Can I just add that
go ahead.
Also very, very saddened that the one year Ryan Gosling attends San Diego Comic Con, and I'm not there.
What? He was there?
for Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, yes.
Very upset.
I keep seeing the trailer for that, and it looks really, really good. I haven't seen the original, which I have to.
I have to admit, I haven't seen I've seen bits and parts of the original.
Yeah. I haven't seen any of it. I'm just growing up. Nobody was a huge Harrison Ford fan in my household. So like when people bring up The Fugitive or Indiana Jones or anything,
I was about to say
they're just
the
like
main one.
they're just like I'm just always like, oh, I've seen it once.
Wait, you've only seen Indiana Jones once?
Yeah. And that was on my own. Like, I had to actually, like, go into it and be like, oh, I'm going to watch this. And I remember watching a couple of them. But it was just like, I never saw the Crystal Skull one because I was just not into it.
That was horrible.
But I saw I think I saw all three.
I can quote the hell out of Last Crusade. I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, see, I just wasn't a huge Harrison Ford fan.
Oh, so good. So good.
But this Blade Runner, because it has Ryan Gosling in it, and Jared Leto.
Which, did you hear what they did at Comic Con? Oh my god. Leto wasn't there for whatever reason, which is fine. But
Probably singing.
no, they're not doing anything.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Oh my god, stop. They hologrammed him to
Really?
introduce the cast.
No way.
Yes.
That's
and I'm
really
like, so he's
cool.
like Tupac status now.
That's
because,
really cool.
Yeah.
But that's something that Jared Leto would do, though.
That is, it's just
It's like
genius.
Yeah,
So I'm like, oh my god, I needed to be there to see this, and I'm very upset.
that's pretty fantastic.
Right?
But yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. I will say that like I already mentioned it to you, but I went to the movies to see Dunkirk, and there's only 4 movie previews. Normally nowadays there's like 18 of them.
Yeah.
And after a while, you're just like, oh my gosh, when's this movie gonna start? For some reason, I guess maybe because it's Dunkirk and Christopher Nolan has some say, or somebody production or something has a say, because there's only 4 previews, and all 4 previews, I was like, I'm gonna go see I want to see this in theaters. I want to see all 4 of them. I was like, I want to see all of these in theaters. Murder on the Orient Express. Agatha Christie book. I love Agatha Christie.
Mm-hmm.
And Then There Were None. I just happened to pick that book up, and it was fantastic. Normally I'm not one for a book with 10 main characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in Agatha Christie stuff.
Yeah, that one was 10 characters, but once you get past all the crap, like with learning everybody, and you're like, okay, who's who? And then all of a sudden, then it just starts getting to the murder, and then it just starts going downhill, and you're like, yes, I love it. Let's do it. I read a couple of Hercule Poirot.
Poirot?
Yeah, Hercule Poirot. Hercule Poirot novels. I won't say they weren't my favorite, but they weren't my favorite.
Well, my mom's I grew up nothing but BBC. So as I got older, I just watched nothing but BBC shows.
Yeah.
And they have Poirot. They have that series, Miss Marple.
They had a new And Then There Were None mini series
Really?
that came out maybe a year ago. I watched it. It was actually really good.
I might have to check that out.
It was really good. It was very dramatic.
Nice.
But yeah, the way the trailer was, it gave hardly anything away, and the way they it was just. Have you seen the trailer for it?
Yes.
Yeah, where he's walking down the thing and it shows the flashes of who is who,
Yeah,
and they're all giving their.
cool.
I was like, that's how you do it. You don't really give a whole lot, because it's already a book that a lot of people could have read, but you don't give a whole lot. You just walk down the aisle and you just flash who's who, and then you let them talk a little bit, just showcase who's in it, and then it's like, bam, done.
I'm not gonna lie, when I first saw the trailer, I thought, because how Johnny Depp was made, his costume and all that, it looked like the Poirot that I watched on BBC and all that. I think it was Master Classics or something like that that's on. But then they showed, I'm gonna kill myself that I don't know his real name. Anyways, but when they show who is Perot, I was like, the mustache on him is ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It's
like
super.
beyond ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. So they did perfect with that trailer. The one trailer I didn't like was Snowman with Michael Fassbender's new movie.
I've yet to see that.
Okay. It was literally, I think, 2 minutes long. And it gave so much. At one point, I was trying to plug my ears and look away from the screen because I was like, it's a murder mystery. And the more you give in the trailer, the more you could give away more of the story. And, like, a lot of crazy stuff happens in it, but it's like, stop it. You already sold me at Michael Fassbender. And I know that doesn't sell everybody.
Yeah, no.
But, I mean, literally the first 30 seconds is them finding some girl's head on a snowman.
Okay, that's
and
pretty
then,
badass.
And they're like, oh, he's back. And it's like, all right, enough. Don't do any more. But they're showing so much in the first 2 minutes. I'm like, stop showing me. This is literally a murder mystery, and you could be showing me the ending of the movie right now, and I don't know yet.
True.
Kind of like how they did with Mission Impossible. They showed the bad guy exploding in a helicopter in the trailer, but nobody knew who the bad guy was when they originally saw the trailer. And then if you rewatch the trailer after seeing the movie, you're like, oh, that's the bad guy. That was the ending. That was the literal ending.
I hate when they do trailers and they don't put this certain scene that you saw in the trailer actually in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Those piss me off.
That happened with Fever Pitch. With Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they're the one that they the one scene that they always put in the trailer, and I remember because my aunt and her husband and everybody over there is a huge Boston fan of everything, so they were a Boston Red Sox thing, so they were always like, oh, we should watch this movie. And the one scene that was always in all the trailers, and that was like the funniest like hook for everybody that want to go see it, was when they're in the bar and the Red Sox, like, I guess are losing or they lost or something, and everybody's really down about it. And Drew Barrymore turns to Jimmy Fallon and goes, oh, well, it's just a game. And then everybody like looks at her, and then Jimmy Fallon's like, she means it's a crying shame that we lost. And then everybody's like okay with it.
Yeah.
Not even close to being in the movie.
Really?
They just cut it out.
Aw.
It's not even in it.
That's weird.
And I remember my cousin making a big deal about it. That's why I remember it. Can't remember any of the years of Spanish that I actually studied and did tests on, but I can remember one scene from a trailer in Fever Pitch that wasn't in there.
That's really bad.
Yeah, it was a really bad movie. Blade Runner was another one that came on. And then there was one more movie, and I can't remember the movie that was the fourth movie.
You listed them to me. I can't remember.
Yeah, and I couldn't remember Blade Runner. And now I can't remember the fourth movie.
Other one.
I can't remember the other one. But nonsense. They're all coming out around the same time in October and November. And I was just like, I mean, they sold me. I'm like, all four movies, I'm like, yeah, I want to go see it. So, to me, it's not dying. It's just make movies that people want to go see.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know how many people want to go see Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah, I was only one out of the MacGruber friends that were like fangirling over it.
Yeah.
And then they were all looking at me like, what is this?
MacGruber! Like, which has Val Kilmer go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Snowman looks really good, and I'm always into.
I need to see that trailer.
I'm always into Michael Fassbender movies. Like he is amazing. I'm trying to look real quick to see if I could find it because Tom Hardy approves. Dunkirk was really good, by the way. Just really good. Oh, here it is. I think. Oh man, I had to give you everything about Dunkirk. Okay, here we go. Justice League. Of course, Justice League. Of course, Justice League. Why couldn't I remember Justice League?
Out of all that,
it's the newest thing. I mean, everybody's making a big fuss about Henry Cavill's mustache. And on the recent, have you not?
No.
Well, apparently he's doing Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
And his character has a mustache, but they're doing reshoots for Justice League
And he has a stash?
But he's not allowed. Yeah, the Mission Impossible movie is like, you can't shave.
Oh.
And he said he wouldn't wear a fake mustache.
Why can't they CGI it out?
Well, they're doing that. They have to do that now. But that's just more work on the CGI people that have to take it out. So they're just making a huge thing like, oh, look at Henry Cavill with a mustache. Why doesn't he just wear a fake mustache? Why he can't shave it for the Justice League reshoots? Like, that's like,
Jesus.
That's just like articles that just came out like a couple of days ago.
Those contracts are ridiculous.
Yeah. But hey, maybe those CGI people can get buku's amount of money.
True.
For that.
Hopefully.
So we got about like 20, 25 minutes. Do you want to do our other segment? Or do you want to keep talking about Henry Cavill's mustache?
I'd rather do the other segment.
Alright, so before we were going to talk about all this stuff, and before we had 41 minutes worth of material already.
I didn't realize we talked that long.
Yeah, I know. We were scrounging for topics before actually recording this. And so we came up with the topic of going on to Craigslist and looking up the misconnections. If for those of you who don't know, like Leilani, apparently...
Why you gotta call me out like that?
Because maybe people don't know. And they don't want to be like, well, I don't want to say that I don't know, and you didn't know.
Drop me under that bus.
Anyways, for those of you who don't know what misconnections is, people, before Tinder and all these other Facebook apps, there was Craigslist, where you can get anything you can get anything. You can put things on sale, you can find news out. Well, you can also find love, maybe. Basically, people would meet each other, quote-unquote meet. Maybe you just see them across the bar, or see them in Starbucks, or just pass them on the street, but they were too scared to, like, say anything. So you would go on Craigslist, and you would put out a little, like, ad in the misconnections, and hopefully, by fate, that person would find your message, remember you in their somewhat busy day, and then you would strike up a conversation, maybe they would reply to you, and see what goes on from there. Misconnections is not so lovely when you go to it. It's pretty, I don't know. We'll do a couple of them.
Can I just say that I find it very stupid if you don't know about it and somebody types on there, like, pouring their heart out saying that they liked you and it was instant and all that, but yet the other person probably does not know this even exists, so you're wasting your time.
Oh, it's not wasting your time. If you really feel a connection with someone...
Oh, sweet.
This is where fate and destiny come in.
It's bull.
Okay, well, maybe you just don't believe it. Love isn't Santa Claus. It exists. All right? And fate, you can't... I don't know where I'm going with this.
I don't either.
Okay, so this week we're going to go to Orlando's misconnections.
Okay.
I mean, we can shop around in maybe next episodes if this becomes a cool topic to do. But this week we'll do Orlando. I read a lot of the Tampa Bay ones. And I kind of want to see what Orlando has in store.
Yeah, especially... When was that?
What?
I'm trying to see when my concert was. In case they mention anything with a girl with green hair. Even though there was
we're going to go for the most recent ones.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay, let's do a nice short one right now. The title is Pink Polo at Starbucks at the Loop. Which, do you know what the Loop is?
No.
It's like a shopping mall kind of thing. I think I had an ex that lived close to the Loop. So, pretty straightforward with the title. This is a lot more specific than normal. Pink Polo at Starbucks at the Loop. This is all it says. We met. We talked. It was nice. I'm hoping to find you. Message me with your name so I know it's you. That's it.
Okay. Oh my god, this angers me. Okay, you talked to the freaking person. You didn't just, like, by chance,
But it's Starbucks. Maybe it was the barista or something.
So?
I don't know.
Say something, Jesus.
Maybe he was like, hey, we met. They met eyes when they were going to get like a coffee collar. And then he was just like, hey, you need one? And then she was like, yeah, we talked. And I don't know. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. It says, "You told me right tool." And the right tool is in quotes. "We met today and you told me at least you had the right tool. I would like to see more of your tool collection." Tell me where you said that. Very discreet here. Okay, so I also forgot to mention that people will say something very like vague at one point, and they'll be like, "Oh, tell me what I was wearing," or "Tell me what you were wearing, so I know it's you," or "Say your name, so I know it's you," because they don't want to get conned here. They want the real connection. They don't want any connection.
But what if you actually meet someone that wasn't the connection, but you found another connection because they just wanted to say hi? If that makes sense.
I don't know. I just think I don't know. Let's go to another one.
He wants to say something, but he's not saying it.
Let's go to the next one. "Hello, sexy from Publix." And Publix is spelled... I don't know if they were talking about multiple Publix or they just didn't know how to spell Publix. But they spelled Publix Publix.
Oh, wow.
Like Publix. Which, if you're talking about multiple Publix, it's Publi.
Just read it.
"Hello. I am Joe. I saw you in line at Publix, and I thought you were amazing." I think you meant were. "I thought you were amazing, and I would like to get your number and get to know you, comma. You were in an SU..." Okay, this guy does not know what where and were is. He keeps on putting where.
So I think he spelled Publix wrong.
Okay. But "you were in an SUV. I think Illinois might be Mass and honked at me." Maybe that's like the bumper sticker. "Gentleman with white hair, I want to go out with you and become a close friend, Joe." His status is separated. So as a woman, would you go on this and just like maybe see around your area? Like see if anybody like misconnected you?
Well, yeah, because it's kind of interesting if somebody, like, out of the blue thought you were, like, cute, but didn't say anything or couldn't say anything. But still, if you guys talk, you should have said something.
Okay, you're very upset by this pink polo at the Starbucks in the Loop.
Because I'm like, just say something.
He did. But
Obviously,
he didn't say enough.
Exactly.
Fire Station 14.
What?
"I saw your fire truck pull into my apartments at Crown Tree Lakes. Hope that lady was okay." "Anyway, I saw you, and it was a shame I couldn't come talk to you. You looked up a few times, but there was a small crowd of about 8 of us. You were a white man. If you see this and remember being there on a call, let me know. Such a long shot."
Start a freaking fire. And then that person will be there.
Like, they start like a dumpster fire and they're just like waiting there, like makeup all ready, and they're just like, all right.
I'm not saying like commit like a huge arson, but you can meet them again.
I don't know. I just like the quote, "Hope that lady was okay."
Wow.
Like, did you not stay long enough to see if the lady was fine, or maybe the ambulance took her?
Well, she's probably too distracted by the dude.
Maybe. Okay, here we go. Driving on Turnpike Tuesday night. You were driving a black Dodge North on the Turnpike Tuesday night around 8 p.m. We made a lot of eye contact several times. How do you make eye contact driving on the Turnpike on a Tuesday night? I guess, well, Orlando has a lot of traffic, I guess.
Was it like Fast and Furious like type of look?
Let's do it, Tom. Interested in making more eye contact? I love this because the lines are amazing. And it makes me feel good about my texting ability. Like, my flirting ability is just, like, really kind of, like, subpar, but I love this. interested in making more eye contact. Like, that's all they want. Just, like,
I
hug me with your eyes.
Oh my god.
And then, what was I driving? What exit did I get off? Just to make sure you're not fibbing.
I kind of want to make an account and make him one now.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, this was a long one. And I clicked on it because it says avoided place. Maybe the next time we do this, I'll make note of, like, different titles and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm just picking all of them. This one's avoided place, ... There was a place where forever was beautiful, crazy, insane, yet always magical in some odd way. That beautiful, chaotic place took me into a world of hope and everything that might have, could have, should have been. The true beauty of love brought about by every emotion and feeling one could ever imagine.
This is just getting ridiculous now.
I find in you, my only love. One day, when you're released from the shackles that bind you, where I'm here, I've always been here. Remember the true you, a nurturer, a provider. Never let them, quote unquote, them, degrade you as they have for so many years, making you less than. There is this beautiful place, a place where forever was for real and eternity was possible. We were and have always been one. 4 dots. That's how it ends.
This is some dude that lives in his mom's basement or something.
He's just a poet that wants to get found, and I just got clickbaited.
Yes, you did.
On misconnections. So this might be a little longer podcast because this is really fun.
I want to make one now.
We should.
I'm gonna make one.
I have an idea, but I'm maybe
What?
we're not gonna. Okay, here we go. Ooh, let's do this one. This one seems like a cool one. It just says "Hey" as the title.
Okay.
Hey. Oh, this is. Whoa. Okay. Well, there's a picture.
Hey.
Hey, anyone looking for a fun, nice bubble butt here? Looking to get... Ooh. Okay. Well, this went dark. Okay, so in misconnections, also people also elicit... They want actions. And not necessarily that they're miss somebody. But maybe they miss somebody and they just want... All right.
This is amazing.
So, all right. Well, past that one.
No!
That was all. That was it.
That was it?
Yeah, that was it.
Just somebody who wants a bubble butt?
They want a bubble butt, and they want to. She wanted something to be put somewhere else.
In the bubble butt?
Not in the bubble butt, maybe.
Okay.
Let's go. Attractive man at adult store this evening.
At adult store?
Yep. All right, here we go. You're older. PR.
Puerto Rican?
Yeah, maybe. Because it's capital PR.
Yeah, Puerto Rican.
You're older, PR, married, and very charming.
Wait. So
Okay.
they're calling this person out that they're married?
Yeah, and they talked. Well, maybe. Well, they have to say as many details as they can, but still being discreet.
But you're trying to hook up with someone who's married that you met in an adult store.
Yeah, so. We talked briefly this afternoon. You seem very interested in talking even though you are attached. If this fits your description, send me an email and let me know it's you. That was so vague. Can I just say that's so vague?
It's like, hey, let's cheat.
Also, you have to be freaky if you're going on misconnections. Like...
No, not necessarily.
Well, there has to be some, like... You're going to very... far out lengths to meet this person, and it's kind of like I don't know maybe I'm making a generalization.
Well, no, because the one that I was gonna make I was gonna be like the hot dude that I met in the mosh pit,
Oh,
and that was it.
I found a good one. You helped me with spirit.
Spirit?
I found another one that I'm gonna do, but it might be a little weird. You helped me with Spirit, and it's capital S, so I don't know if it's like a place or a
like
person.
Spirit Airlines or
Maybe. Oh, airport. Yeah, it is. Hey, I don't fly often. I stay in my house. To the very kind woman who helped me get a new flight after I missed mine, the chances are very low that you'll see this.
Well, no shit.
But thank you. You helped me so much, and you were so kind and sweet through it all. I sincerely wish I could offer you something in exchange for my gratitude. Thank you so much for just being a good-hearted person, even after I got you in trouble, which I'm so sorry for. And I hope you have a wonderful life and things really start to look up for you. Oh, that was nice.
So that's just a person who wants to connect to the other person and say thank you again,
Yeah,
basically.
It's just really nice.
That's really nice.
It's just a really nice thing.
Yeah.
This one I really wanted to get to. You left a black panty in the bus to All-Star Sports, Disney Resort. Oh, that was it.
So they're trying to give back panties?
Hold on. You left a black panty in the bus to All-Star Sport Resort. Was that on purpose? What park did the bus came from? You were beautiful. That's it.
But who leaves their underwear on a Disney bus?
Can I just say, he doesn't even want, like, her to, like, reach out. Like, he just wants to be like, was that on purpose?
Nah, he...
Like, I want to write back and be like, yes. Like, oh, man, I've been looking for those. I'm just looking around now. Ooh, I go to the gym. Let's do this Baldwin Park Community Gym. We can't get in trouble for just reading these, right?
We'll find out.
Nobody's going to listen to this anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
We were both on a treadmill around midday today. Saturday, 7:22. I see you here once or twice a week. You have short and wavy salt and pepper hair.
Hey.
You are always polite and say hi and goodbye. I was wondering if you would like to have more of a conversation than that. Triple question mark. To weave out the 100 guys that will respond to this trying to get laid, what was it that you offered me last week? Triple question mark.
Okay, so if that person already talks to that person at the gym, why not have more of a conversation then when they say hi or goodbye?
No.
Because it sounds like they talk on an average, like, here and there at the gym. So it's not just a one-time meeting.
Yeah, but still. I mean...
Again, most people don't know about this crap.
I think most people do because there's multiple posts a day. Maybe you're the one that just doesn't know about it.
Okay, yes, I will admit that, but still, no.
I feel like you're gonna be addicted to this now. Now
Don't
that
say
I
that because I'm a very obsessive compulsive person when I find something new.
You're just like I put on Bob Burgers and now I'm reading all these Weavish connections. We missed the connection. I'm the one that you dream about at night, the knight in shining armor. I've come back to rescue you from your perpetual virginity. That's all it says. Some of these are not creative at all.
Some of these are creepy.
But these are giving me, like, a lot of ideas for different things. Like, I really want to, like, record some stuff that has to do, like, with this thing. Ooh, first Uber ride. Ooh, no. At Hollywood Studios getting pics with Chewie. How about this one? Maybe she's looking for Chewie. You had long brown hair, and you were 8 feet tall. And if you can remember what you said to me when I walked up to you and asked for your picture, spoiler, it was it was a joke, by the way.
Wait, is that really one?
At Hollywood Studios getting pics with Chewie. I made all that up that I just said.
I thought somebody got out of character and said something inappropriate to someone.
No. Here we go. See, you were a little in front of me in line to get your picture taken with Chewie and the other Star Wars people. God, I love reading these just like face value. Like, don't even try to change it. Just like,
oh my god.
You were a little in front of me in line to get your pictures taken with Chewie, like the Chewie bar, and the other Star Wars people. You had on a Santa hat. This was yesterday. This was from 2 days ago. This was yesterday. I tried to look for you after getting through the line, but couldn't find you. While in line, we made eye contact and smiled at each other. I'm here on a big family vacation all week and staying at one of the resortisms. She spelled resortism that way. If this long shot of a post finds its way to you, I think it'd be cool to meet up and explore the parks together. Oh, it's a dude. I'm a white guy, bearded, and have tattoos on my arm. Hit me up if you might be her.
So he's on a family vacation and he's trying
25.
to hook up with some chick.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, first of all, he just said, "Hey, let's explore the parks together." He didn't say like
he's gonna explore something.
he's just like, "Hey, girl." First of all, who wears a Santa hat in the parks
That
in
chick.
July?
I don't know. People are weird at parks.
Bro, that's your first red flag. Well, maybe Christmas in July. Nope, I'm gonna say nope.
So wait, if a girl wore a Santa hat in July, you like no, can't do that.
Yep.
Wow.
Nope. Get out of here.
Wow.
You're done, girl. Okay, I want to do a couple more. Ooh, I want to just hold on, real quick.
Oh my god. The face that he's making is priceless while he's reading this.
Oh my gosh.
Do it.
We're not reading that one.
Do it.
All right, hold on.
Just censor it,
Hold
bro.
on. There's no way to censor that
Yes,
one.
you can.
Hold on. There was one. Okay, here we go. I want to do this one. We'll do 3 more. Free, capital free massage this morning to deserving lady from nice, normal guy. The nice, normal guy posting about free massages on Craigslist Misconnections. It's near UCF, by the way. This was 6 days ago.
Sounds legit.
Good morning! That's how it starts. It's just a good morning with an exclamation point. Good morning! I'm a nice, attractive, normal guy who enjoys giving a massage to a deserving woman. I have very large, soft hands I know you'll like. Ooh, hold on, I have to say it, like, exactly. Good morning! I'm a nice, attractive, normal guy who enjoys giving a massage to a deserving woman. I have large, very large, soft hands I know you'll like. Doesn't matter if you are married or single, and I can host, smiley face. If you need a good massage this morning, then please message me with a photo and a line or 2 about yourself. Looking forward to helping you feel amazing.
So he's just trying to pimp out his services for a masseuse.
Age 40, athletic. Also, why would you need a picture if you're just wanting to give a massage to a person?
Yeah, happy ending, maybe.
You know what's weird, though?
What?
In the Tampa one, when I was reading this, there was another guy that was saying that, too.
It's probably the exact same guy.
This one says near UCF, and the other one was not near UCF.
Well, maybe he travels.
He travels far.
Yeah.
I'll travel an hour and a half for you, deserving ladies. He even said deserving, I think. I think maybe that's the clickbait for some women on here, like deserving. Like, ooh, I need to treat myself right.
Exactly.
Treat yourself. Free massage.
Yeah, I doubt it's free.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's free in a general sense.
Exactly.
This one's called Change My Life. I just want to read this one because it's just weird. I've heard that I've heard that here a few times. Wondering who it's for and who you are. How would my life change? Are you the one with my best interest at heart? Tell me more. That's it. I guess, hey, just post at me.
So some of these people, they're not even actually, there's any misconnection. They're just like, hey.
They're not following the rules of the misconnection, and they just are like, hey, DTF?
You know what? It's already ridiculous as it is, so you might as well put yourself out there.
Hold on. It's either DTF or want a free massage with my very large, soft hands.
Oh my god.
Okay, this one's gonna be bad.
Yes.
This is called I Drive Glory Hole. Universal Boulevard.
Wait. Okay. Good.
What?
No.
Do you know this?
No, but I want to now.
I Drive Glory Hole, Universal Boulevard. Posted 3 days ago. Hey, so... Wow, that first part I didn't remember. So he's like, hey, so, I got blown last night with another guy. If you did the blowing or if you were the other guy, hit me up. Was a pretty great experience I'd like to repeat sometime. Age 32.
Wait, there's one off of there?
Yeah, apparently.
What?
Yeah, I Drive Glory Hole. Universal Boulevard. You gotta find that Universal Boulevard.
I know exactly where that's at.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't know what general area that would be.
You ever go to Wing House? Hurricane Wing House? In Orlando? In Claremont?
That's where it's at?
No. This is where this other misconnection is.
No, I've never been to the
Well, if you go to the
there.
Hurricane Wing House, this guy 3 days ago, or girl, we talked briefly in the bathroom about how our days were going. I couldn't tell if you were flirting with me or not until you walked by my table and winked. Tell me what you were watching while there so I know it's you. Just people looking for people. Also, why are you having a conversation in the bathroom?
I don't.
That's like the one place I don't even make eye contact. I don't want.
Well, especially for dudes.
I don't want to. I mean, I just don't. There's like fluids and there's like germs, and it's like I don't put that into my mind as like, hey, I'm trying to pick somebody up while I'm washing my hands after like what is going on? Whenever I go into a bathroom, I'm instantly like, if I see somebody, I instantly look down.
Well, yeah.
I look towards the urinal. I do my business. I go straight. I don't even look up into the mirror to see how I look. I'm just like, I don't want to make eye contact with anybody. Somebody makes a noise. It's awkward. You're just like, all right.
Well, especially guys, since they're basically exposed. Versus women have everything enclosed.
Wow, that's a weird Dr. Seuss rhyme right there. For this misconnection. Oh my gosh, what the heck is this? Oh, this one's just asking for celebration passionate kisses. 5 dots. Basically just saying, hi, I'm close to celebration and would love to walk and hold hands. Kiss softly for minutes on end. I'm 32, Latin and single. K-I-K. Oh, kick.
Kick.
Yeah, this is all just a kick thing. Get out of here. All right, do you want to do one more?
Do it.
All right, that was a picture.
Hey. Of the Latin guy?
No, not the Latin guy. Finding couple I played with.
Wait, we wouldn't do that one. Do that one.
I don't know what this is. Okay, finding couple I played with iDrive. Wow, iDrive is where...
iDrive is a spot.
iDrive is where it's
There's
at.
a lot of people on iDrive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hi, we met earlier this year at my hotel close to the convention center and had some great oral fun together. Beautiful lady and best I ever got. I lost your email address. Wow. So,
Did they even oh my god.
So wait a minute. We're in the 21st century. You can just have like phone numbers and stuff. Like,
yeah.
Like having an email is just as weird as having a. I think it's worse having an email because it's just like, hey.
Yeah, here's just my email. No.
Like, you send emails to your family members when you find a funny picture online. Like, I don't.
Maybe they're sending something in emails.
Maybe it's like encrypted.
Like pictures.
Yeah. I lost your email address. You are a mature couple and live just outside Orlando. I am from South Florida. Whoop whoop. And hoping to hook up again in my next trip. I don't think I should say his name. Because he put his name in there.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
I'll make up a name. No, I'm just kidding. So, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah, this is... that was Orlando's misconnections on what is it called?
Craigslist,
yeah. This is the only thing I'll go on Craigslist for. Maybe if we... I don't know. I thought that was pretty fun doing that.
That was fun.
I think...
Some of those were very, very
and
interesting.
There's billions and billions of cities, billions and billions of people that don't talk to each other, but yet find a connection, and they enjoy it. So, yeah, I really like this. That was really fun. And maybe our podcast could help somebody, like, find somebody else. You never know. You never know. Maybe one of those 6 people live in Orlando, and it's like...
6 people.
Maybe...
Are you like burping or?
No, there was like something like a piece of something in my throat that was trying to like make me stop saying what I was about to say. But maybe like somebody in Orlando clicked on our podcast and is like, "Oh wow, pink polo shirt at Starbucks at the Loop." I talked to a guy with a pink polo and a Starbucks at the Loop the other day. We did talk. We did meet. I would like to talk to him more.
You're such a positive person.
I just find this really fun and fascinating. But I would also like to hear, like, maybe, like, a success story from this. Like, maybe this worked, like, a long time ago when there wasn't a lot of things. But nowadays, like, because I was listening to a podcast and this guy said that he was on an app talking to a person, and then she deleted the app and he couldn't find her. But what he knew about her was that she wrote music and her first name, and he put those two things in Instagram and found her instantly. So it's like, and I mean, there's been times where I'm like, I've met somebody and talked to them and got their first name or something, and then I was like, oh, maybe I can find them on Facebook. I mean, you do that weird thing where you're like, oh, maybe I'll find them on Facebook.
I do that all the time.
And then, then you're just searching through a lot of, Heather B's in, your area, and you're just like, oh, this wasn't her. This wasn't her. And then, then you get to a point where you're like, what's creepy? Is going to page 3 creepy?
Nowadays, I don't think it's that creepy just because of the whole catfishing and you don't know who you're talking to.
That's true.
Because I know I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think
you catfish all the time?
Yes, I do.
Oh, wow.
I honestly catfish all the time.
Are you the person I've been talking to?
No, because I just recently did this with this one dude that I'm talking to.
Are you saying I'm not Katy Perry? You're not Katy Perry? I'm not talking to Katy Perry?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I feel so blindsided.
Even though we talk every day, there's things that I can't say in person.
I just love catfish for that reason.
Right?
They're talking to him and they're just like, so what are you saying? I'm not talking to Lil Bow Wow?
Don't bring up that episode. That episode was ridiculous. Oh my god. But seriously, that 10 grand though. 10 grand
More power
just
to
dropped.
you. Yeah, that's more power to you.
Man.
But I think that's good. This is going to be one of our longest episodes.
How long is it?
That's an hour and almost 12 minutes.
Okay. Fun.
Well, I mean, we did an hour and a half one, but we split up in 2 parts.
Yeah, no, I don't think.
I mean, nowadays we don't have to do that because I know how to work software now. Luckily. So I guess that's it. That was Orlando's Misconnections. Maybe we'll do this a little bit more because I had a fantastic time. This was actually really fun.
Dude, I did not know a glory hole was on iDrive.
Oh man, we're gonna get hit with explicitive if we keep doing these, and I don't screen them. Anyways,
I don't know how.
What?
How are we gonna hit with explicitive? We didn't say anything.
I mean, that one guy was really excited. Anyways, this was the 17th episode of Tell Me RUNE. Mm-hmm. I'm Andrew.
I'm Leilani.
And we'll see y'all next week.